Let's just check that everything's working with our YouTube tonight. That's it. Thank you for joining me. I'm Pam Wrigley and I am a bridal hairstylist. And tonight we're going to be talking a lot about kind of the foundations of this style. So we're going to work on creating a lovely kind of ponytail for thick, heavy hair. Now, my practice head doesn't have particularly long, thick, or heavy hair, but we're going to imagine, and I'm going to show you the techniques that you would use if you're working with somebody with that hair type. I mean, you could do it with somebody who's got thin hair as well, but it speeds up the styling process if somebody has got a lot of hair. Now, if you have any questions as we go through tonight's tutorial, please just pop your questions into the chat box and I'll do my best to get back to your questions quickly. And it could be, it could be anything, a question about tonight's bridal style or hairstyle, because it could be for any occasion. It could be a question about tonight's hairstyle, or it might be about anything about working as a hair stylist. So please do get in touch, pop your questions into the chat box, and I will get back to you. So shall we have a little chat about hair prep now? I did this style fairly recently, actually, on a bride who changed her mind the week before the wedding. She was going to have all her hair down and have a lovely kind of soft Hollywood wave. And then she decided to have it all up. But in the process of creating this kind of up style, we actually created a little ponytail that she loved. And she was kind of thinking about whether to have the ponytail or not. But I thought I'd show you how to create that look super quick. So what you're going to do, what I actually did with my client's hair, I curled the top sections and the crown and the sides. And then I put a big chunk of hair here at the back in a ponytail. I didn't do anything to the hair. I just put it into a ponytail. And then I curled the hair in the ponytail. So that saves you a lot of time and a lot of hair prep, because quite often when you're working with people that have got long, thick, heavy hair, then there's a lot of hair, a lot of hair here at the back. There's quite a lot of bulk. So then what you're going to do is create your crown section, and she might want a little bit of height. She might want a little bit of oomph, so you can get that here with this section on the crown. Now, because this hair can be quite loose, because of course we've got the foundation of the style with the ponytail at the back there. And I'm just going to pop a couple of bobby pins just across the back to hold that height in position. So I'm just checking in the mirror, which is just here off camera. And then I'm going to add another elastic band to that. So it adds the hair from the crown area into the ponytail. And then we can take those bobby pins out. We've got our lovely soft textured height, and then we can do the same with our side sections. And you could bring this hair back. You could have some soft little bits down. You could put a little twist into the hair to get a bit of kind of interest, a bit of detail. So we come over here and prop these sections in position. And then in a minute we will, and if you were going to have, in a minute what we're going to do is secure them to this ponytail here. And now what you would do, if your client wanted some soft bits down, it's at this stage that you would, you'd work with those little soft bits down at the sides. Let's just turn her around so you can see that side. That's it. And let's bring these bits back with a little twist. As I say, you could have some little soft bits down. if your lady's got a few little layers in her hair, and we're going to prop this up, bring it around the ponytail that we've got at the back here, and then we could add, using these little kind of stretchy hairbands, little silicone hairbands. I tend not to use the fabric covered ones here because they can make the, they're quite fat on the hair, and we want the ponytails to be quite, there's a lot of bands on there, a lot of elastic bands. We don't need it to build up and get really wide. So now if we imagine that my client who I did this on had much longer hair, but the principle is the same. And you could be creating a ponytail a little bit higher if you wanted to, in which case you would start off with your ponytail a little bit higher and bring the hair up and round to the ponytail. So wherever your client wants that ponytail, that's it. Wherever she might want it. Hello, Adja, thank you for joining me. So wherever she wants the ponytail is where you're going to put the little hairband right at the beginning. And then you do your hair prep. Let's bring that back. Looking gorgeous. I'm going to prop that in position. Actually, I might even use that bit of hair to wrap around. No, you know what? I'm going to prop it in position first. I am going to put an elastic band around there just to make sure it holds in position. So I've got my little prop here. I don't know if you can see. Let me just see if I can get it. I don't know if you can see. There's a little prop just there. Let me see if I can show you there. A little hairpin just poking in the hair. And it's just propping up this piece of hair. I'm now going to secure that hair to the band, to the ponytail, I should say. So just, super quick. And then you could take that little prop out. And then you could use a little bit of hair and wrap that around the ponytail to cover those bands. That's it. Pop a bobby pin in there to hold that in position at the back. And it's super quick. We're almost there. Let's push this in. Make sure that that little piece of hair is nice and secure. Now, you don't need a long bit of hair when you're wrapping, when you're covering the ponytail. So if any of these bits that have come back are a little bit shorter, you could use those to wrap around the ponytail. Of course, if she doesn't have any layers, then you're going to use one of the longer bits, but quite often they'll have lots of, nice soft layers around the front, and you can use that to wrap around the ponytail. And that's your super quick, gorgeous ponytail. I would probably recurl this little bit if this was one of my clients. I'd recurl, I'd make sure these curls were gorgeous with the tongs and glossy and lovely, but she does look rather beautiful, and it's super quick. The hair prep is quick. It takes time to curl the hair. That's probably it. But remember, you're only curling the front sections, the crown and the sides. The back of the hair will go into a ponytail, and then you just curl the hair that's coming out of the ponytail. Super quick and super gorgeous. So thank you for joining me tonight. And we'll be back same time, same place next week. If you want to find out more about becoming a hairstylist, a professional hairstylist, then please join me on Create Beautiful Hair, and you can learn lots about becoming a hairstylist. But for tonight, that's our styling done, our quick live tutorial complete, and I look forward to seeing you next week. Thanks again for joining me. Take care. Bye.